That's fire. What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. You think come on, dog. So this is what's going on. Ever since I did yesterday's video, one of my boys, I'm talking about, I know this nigga for a long time. He texts me after a year, after a whole fucking year, he comes to text me. Yo, call me when you not busy. So a couple hours passed by, and I called him up. Because I already knew he was going to come on his fuck shit. And he comes to be like, yo, I saw that video you did last night about Dr. Umar and Eminem shit. And I was like, yeah? And he was like, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I agree with him on like 100%. And I was like, what? I was like, you know that nigga backtracked, right? I ain't even going to react to that video. I gave that nigga enough time of my time. I gave that nigga enough time. We doing this for M. This for the culture. So I told this nigga, I was like, so what do you mean? And he was like, I never hear Eminem trying to back up and support the black culture. And I went, excuse the fuck out of me? And then he brought up this song that we were about to react right now. Now, I've listened to this song, and let me say this again, just in case nigga get the shit twisted, because everybody, I'll be saying this shit, and people don't listen, and then I'll stay, and I'll say exactly what the bars are, and then they say, oh, I already heard this before. Nigga, I said it in the beginning. I heard this song 3 million times, and I was like, what about the song? Nah, it was cringy, I couldn't even finish it. I was like, oh, so you a dumb nigga. All right, I'll finish it for you tonight. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, for you saying stupid shit like that, I'm going to go ahead and I'll react to this song, Untouchable, from the Revival album. And I'm going to break this shit down to a fucking T for you. He said, do I need to donate? I'm doing this shit out of principle. So this is why we're here. 3-minute intro. I'm excited. I want to break this down. This is a feud that me and him always have. We love each other, but this is always a feud that me and him always fucking have. He does not like Eminem. He hates Eminem's guts. And it's always me. Anytime this shit comes up, it's always me and him. This is for you, my nigga. So you can finally understand that you are a dumb fuck. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. I'm excited. My hands are shaking, man. Let me suck on the halls, pause. Let me suck on the halls, pause. A horse, pause. That's crazy. Oh, today's gonna be fuck shit. This fuck shit Thursday, bro. That's the one I'm gonna name Thursdays. This fuck shit that I'm done with it. Surrounding myself with a whole bunch of people that use the comments. Shut the fuck up. Eminem. I'm Federico. I forgot you, man. My nigga, I'm sorry. Cut the beat. I'm gonna prove my point tonight. I don't want to hear nothing else about this conversation between me and you, bro. It's not even about the subscribers anymore. I don't give a fuck who this is specifically for you. Because you upsetted me today. And I made that shit up. Eminem, Revival album. One of his best albums that he's got out. And don't tell me nothing about it. Listen to the fucking mute. I want to say it was one of the best. It's on my top 10. If that makes any sense. It's on my top 10. I fucks with it. I like it. But this song specifically, Slim Shady, Eminem, Marshall Mathers III. It is on you. Listen, don't even smoke. I want you to be clear-minded for this shit. You see what he just started saying to you? it seems like we're never gonna understand each other. This is black and white people. The cops and niggas from the hood. All that shit. This is this time frame when this was going on. So this is just relevant shit that he's talking about.
Black boy, we ain't gonna lie to you. Black boy, we don't like the sight of you. Pull up on the side of you, window roll down, profile. Then we wonder why we see this side of you. Probably coming from the dope house. We could let you slide, but your tail light is blue. Out. We know you're hiding that hidey clue on you. Another drug charge, homie, it's back inside for you. And just in case the chase might it, so we got the trident, two pistols to right at you. We'd be delighted to unload.
So let me just stop that right there for you for a second, my brother. Not only is he talking his talk, but that nigga is lyrically fucking going crazy. He's syllabic acrobatics on 10. Say you feel uncomfortable listening to the fucking album. Don't say that the album was fucking trash. My man Joe Budden trashed this shit without even listening to it. This nigga went off of the fucking track list. That's how we rating music now? Off of a fucking track list? Golly. And Eminem's talking his shit.
Roll down profile, then we wonder why we see this side of you.
He's talking in the part of I'm a cop. This is how I see you. This is how these racist cops. This is their point of view. He's talking about their point of view. This is not Eminem saying this when Eminem is saying it. He's playing a character right now. He's the cop. We profile. Are you coming out of the crack house? Immediately profiling you just because you're black and you're driving in the middle of the night. Immediately. He's talking in part of a cop. Stupid.
Window roll down profile, then we wonder why we see this side of you. Probably coming from the dope house. We could let you slide, but your tail light is blue. Out. We know you're hiding that hidey clue on you. Another drug charge, homie.
See? They're looking for an excuse, and that excuse was that broken tail light. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We got two niggas in a car with a busted tail light driving. Immediately, you're judging and you automatically going to that. He's coming from the hood. He's a drug dealer. He's got drugs on him. He's got that white girl. So he's talking in the part of a cop. Stupid. And then you don't even listen to he doesn't even listen to the whole song. He doesn't even listen to the whole song. He still has to listen to the whole song. So make that make sense to me. How are you going to judge something when you didn't even finish it? Watch the ending. It's going to blow your fucking mind. I almost can guarantee it. Fuck out. And you owe me lunch.
Tail light is blue. Out. We know you're hiding that hidey clue on you. Another drug charge, homie. It's back inside for you. And just in case the chase might it, so we got the trident, two pistols to right at you. We'd be delighted to unload it in your back and walk up and lay that taser on the side of you. Fuck up.
See that? We have no problem shooting you in your back, laying your fucking taser to the side of you, and just act like you attacked us first, and then we had to use force to stop him, to get away with pretty much murder. He's talking about this whole entire George Floyd thing. Oh, this is all that area. That's all then when that was happening. So come on, he's trying to prove a point. He's fighting for you. And that's the crazy part, that you motherfuckers don't understand that. And I don't know how. Is it too complex what he's doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you didn't graduate. Say you don't understand what he's saying. Don't say that you don't like what he's saying when you don't even know what he's saying. That's conversations for him and all the rest of the Eminem naysayers. Fuck out of here. That black, the hook, yeah, it's corny. I don't like it. I don't like the beginning of it. I don't like it. It's When he starts rapping is dope. But when that's the beginning, black boy, the chorus, the hook, I hate it. He should have never put that in there. I don't like it. Because at the end of the day, the people that don't know who Eminem is, that is African American, and they hear this song, they automatically gonna judge, oh shit, he's racist. Because all they heard was the hook and they don't know who Eminem is. Immediately judging. So you see the trend of this whole conversation? Why is everyone judging everybody else? Judge yourself. Fix your shit before you tell somebody else what they need to do. Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. You can't tell me to fix my life when you got heroin tracks in your arm. How did that look? When 2 days ago you asked me for $20. Come on, dog.
Side for you. Just in case the chase might is so we got the trident, two pistols to right at you. We'd be delighted to unload it in your back and walk up and lay that taser on the side of you. Fucked up, but what the fuck am I to do? I keep telling myself, keep doing like you're doing. No matter how many lives you ruin, it's for the red, white, and blue. Time to go find a new one and split his head right in two. No one's ever indicted you. Why? Cause you're a white boy, you're a rock star.
See, in the beginning, these are the white, he's talking about the racist white people's perspective. Just like he was talking about, like in the cops' perspective. And it all came through, and this is what you guys think that they're saying. Which some of the racist cops are probably fucking saying this. So yeah, of course, if you don't know the whole song, you can't really, I can see how you could judge it from the beginning, what he's saying. Because you're not getting that he's talking from the perspective of a cop. So I get that part. But my brothers and sisters, you got to finish it. You got yourself into this mess. You got to get yourself out of it. You got to finish the song so it can make sense to you. Come on, man. I thought you were smarter than that. My nigga, you are a doctor. I keep on forgetting that. You are a fucking doctor, bro. And you making these wrong decisions, bro. I don't trust you. Like, I don't want you to do my checkups no more. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing it.
It's for the red, white, and blue. Time to go find a new one and split his head right in two. No one's ever indicted you. Why? Cause you're a white boy, you're a rock star. White boy, in your cop car. I don't listen to it cause my head is like a sieve. White boy, you're untouchable. The world's coming to an end, I don't even care. Nobody can tell me shit cause I'm a big rock star. Black boy, we don't get your culture and we don't care what our government's done to fuck you over, man. Don't tell us your attitude's a result of that. Roll the gas when you get the chip on your shoulder ad. Why you kicking that?
Roll the cash when you take the chip off your shoulder ad. Come on, dog. Stop playing with this man. Come on. At the end of the fucking day, it don't matter. It don't matter. If this is what's coming out of his fucking mouth, don't matter what skin color he is, man. I don't give a fuck if Eminem is black. If I hear this, he's still gonna be my favorite rapper. There's nothing gonna change that shit. I listen to everything. I listen to all the lyrical shit that he's doing. Not only what he's saying, we gotta pay attention to lyrically what he's doing with this shit. Come on.
It's a culture and we don't care what our government's done to fuck you over, man. Don't tell us your attitude's a result of that. Roll the gas when you get the chip on your shoulder ad. Why you kicking that soda can? Pull your pants up, we bout to roll a band. Throw your ass in the band car. You don't have to know our plans or what our intentions are. Our cards are close to our chest, you better show your hands.
It's giving you the story, man. He's giving you the whole setup. How they why are these cops so fidgety just because I'm an African American man coming out of a car? Nigga, you told me to get out. Why get so aggressive? Relax. I've dealt with one or two. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've dealt with one or two, but you know who I judge? Them. I judge those two. I don't judge their race. Their race ain't got nothing to do with how stupid they are. It has nothing to do with anything. I judge them, their character. That's what I judge. And at the same time, I don't even judge it because I don't even think about it like that. I don't let them live in my head rent free, nigga. Are you crazy? This is $1,300 a month. Easy. The whole race thing is getting corny. It's getting to the point where y'all niggas is just wild, and it's coming from both parts. It's not even the white people. There's not even that much the white people like that. I hear more racist shit coming out of these black influencers than anything else. Like, so let me get this straight. And I'm not saying I'm speaking my mind. I'm speaking how I feel. Black, white, or indifferent. I don't give a fuck what color you are. As long as you a real dude or a real chick, and you down for a good cause, and you doing positive shit, it's the only thing that I fucking give a fuck about. But let me get this straight. My African American brothers and sisters. You guys are doing the same thing that the racist white people are doing. Or white people that are racist are doing. You're doing the same shit. You're judging every white person the same. Isn't that what they were doing to you? To us? I understand playing, fighting fire with fire. I get that. But right now, you messing with fire, and you got like a little tiki torch. Bought from Walmart for $13.99, my nigga. Can't even roast a marshmallow on that bitch. You cannot say, don't judge me for my skin color when you judge others for theirs. That doesn't make no sense. We about facts over here. That's the only thing that I'm saying. We about facts. Because if all white people are racist, then my wife's got to be a nigga. She's got to. Come on, dog. I tell my wife to say nigga all the time. That's the type of nigga I am. I don't care. It's a fucking word, and I don't give a shit who uses it. Because if I see a whole bunch of white boys listening to Run DMC or Wu-Tang or anything like that, and they're over here rapping the lyrics and saying nigga, guess what? Wu-Tang just got another fucking stream. That's the only color that should matter at this point when you're trying to be into a level of success. And that's green. Do it the positive way. Make the right fucking steps. Stop judging people for who the fuck what they look like. Treat others like you want to be treated yourself. And that's it. Keep it moving. Keep working. Keep making that bread. But don't come over here and start doing the same things that the Tiki Torch Whites were doing. Don't do that. I don't know where all this shit is gonna. I don't know when. I think nobody knows when all this is gonna stop. It's probably never gonna stop because we're all hard-headed. We don't want to listen to reason because we are leading with our hearts. We're leading with passion. We're not leading with fucking thought anymore. Like we're not trying to put an agenda with our brains anymore. We going off of feelings now. I feel this way. I feel that way. Well, how does it feel to feel? You can feel however you want. But if a person is wrong, a person is wrong. If a person is justified, a person is justified. And then when you bring shit like that to this whole race conversation, then people start wanting to bring more shit on top of the race conversation to make their points. And that's the fucking problem what we're doing right now. We just throwing shit at the window, throwing shit at the wall to see what fucking sticks. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ate Taco Bell that day, ain't nothing sticking. Shit's gonna be running off that wall, and that's just gonna stain the carpets. Let's stop making our next step, our next move, and let's stop using our race as a crutch. A lot of people get mad at me when I say the word nigga. And you know why? Because I'm Hispanic. So a lot of people get really upset for me to say that word. So you know what I did? That person that got upset with me because I said the N-word, I took a screenshot of my ancestry. Now I say, if I'm not a nigga, then what's that 46% saying? That's pretty high. That's a pretty high percentage. Let's just put it like this. If your car says you have 46% left of your oil, you're going to let that shit ride for 2 weeks, aren't you? You're going to change that shit right away? That's only halfway used. I got a good three months. Stop playing with me, nigga. I'm not stupid.
Pull your pants up, we bout to roll a band. Throw your ass in the band car. You don't have to know our plans or what our intentions are. Our cards are close to our chest. You better show your hands.
Cards are close to you're playing close to the chest. Like they keep on getting closer. The cops keep on getting closer and closer and closer to just right in that edge of murder, or they right in that fine line. So they holding all this shit today. You better show your hand, but you know the whole double with cards hold to the chest, show your hand, you playing poker and shit like that. It's a double. It's a quick double for you real quick. You can take that, bow, put it right in your jaw. Let's go.
What our intentions are, our cards are close to our chest. You better show your hands. And put our minds more at ease. You get shot in the thyroid. Comply or die, boy. We're fighting the crime war.
Comply or die, boy. That's crazy.
Minds more at ease. You get shot in the thyroid. Comply or die, boy. We're fighting the crime war. Here come the swine, trying to clean up the streets from all these minorities. That's what we call them pigsties for. They're like eyesores to police.
That's call them pigsty for. The eyesore to police. I got a sty right here that has been fucking with me for the past month. Now that you mentioned it, M, I think that was towards me. Did you see it? No, I like that. I like that fucking double. That's just crazy.
That's what we call them pigsties for. They're like eyesores to police. Talk to like you're just a piece of trash. Feels like we're stuck in a time warp to me. As I kick these facts and get these mixed reactions. As this beat backspins, it's like we're drifting back in to the 60s. Having black skin is risky, cause this keeps happening.
Having black skin is risky because this keeps happening. It's just the wordplay is fucking crazy. But the point is there. It's risky to be a black person when all this was going on, even to today. It's still, there is a problem. There's an absolute problem with racist people towards African American. I may be Hispanic, but my brothers and my sisters, I deal with the same exact things you do. I get judged, I get pointed at, I get all that. And I live in Florida. So don't tell me nothing about racist people. They are racist people still out there. Full-fledged 110%. But it's about how you deal with the racist people. They're the ones that are ignorant, not me. If if I see that a car is about to hit you, I'm still going to push you out the way. I will still risk my life if I see somebody in fucking danger. I don't give a fuck who you are. Because that's my human instinct. Not my race. Let's fix being humans first before we start talking about this race stuff. Because there's some people out there that can't even be good humans, let alone not racist. And these are my thoughts. These how I feel. Like, y'all understand this. A bunch of people that, no, I've been through this and that's cool. And I'm sorry that you've been through that, man. I apologize. But never use your color as a fucking crutch. Why you can't do something. Why you not successful. Your skin color has nothing to do with that, because there's a lot of African Americans out there that are extremely successful. Extremely. It's about the company you keep. If you're around a whole bunch of gangbangers, what the fuck you think is going to happen? Why do you think the cops are afraid of you? Do you know that there's a spot in Compton that the police won't even go in there because they'll get shot? So these guys, these cops, the good ones. I'm talking about the good ones. I ain't talking about the piece of shit racist motherfuckers. I'm talking about the good cops. They put their life at risk every single fucking day for their community. You acting like if a cop goes into the fucking projects where there's a bunch of drug dealers and gangbangers, you acting like the cops are going to be welcome there. You think they have to protect themselves just the same way you got to protect yourself. But because they got a gun and a badge, it makes it different. No. I understand. You don't know that cop. That cop could be the biggest racist cop in the world. I understand that. But if you talk to a person for a good 2 minutes with no argument and no fighting back, you will figure out if that person's racist or not. Just by their tone. Just by the way they talk to you. And then you make your judgment from that point on. Get everybody in the hood to take their phone out and record it. Just in case. You have 20 security cameras around the whole situation is better than none. And fight this nigga in court. Your life ain't worth it. But if there's a little old lady in those projects, and she's definitely afraid because she just heard a fucking drive-by go by, these cops got to go in the middle of the hood by themselves. And you guys don't respect that? I know a whole bunch of thug-ass niggas that won't go to the other side of the fucking block by themselves. It doesn't matter if you're a cop. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're fucking white. There's fucked up people in every race. People. Keyword. Human fucking people. That's a human problem, not a color. And the majority of the shit that we're dealing with right now is all being taught from birth. It's not that person's fault when they talk out of pocket. Talk to their parents about the shit. They learned it from somewhere. Where are you going to learn something so dramatic like that in your head? Where? Home. You ain't gonna hear that shit in school. But y'all niggas want to play games around here. Y'all want to blame every single white person. And then you guys want to blame every single fucking black person. Because it's vice versa. It's the same goddamn fucking thing. It's always the same fucking thing. Y'all doing the same shit to each other. And what are we getting at it? Listen, the things that I say on this shit is things that they come from me. It comes from my aggravation. Because I dealt with both sides of the fucking train track. I've dealt with the racism as much as I dealt with a lot of very respectful, very cool, very loving white people. They will invite me to their home and let me watch their kids for them if they wanted to. So no. But when you have to deal with a racist person, is the most uncomfortable and is the most aggravating situation to be in. Because there's no common sense between the whole conversation. There's nothing coming out of common sense at all. But what you gonna do? Fight every racist person that you walk in? I'll be in fucking jail every day. Bro, I live in the sticks. And I work in the country. I'm nowhere close to a city. Yo, don't you think I don't deal with it on a daily? Because I do. But I don't let that shit bother me. Why are you guys letting it bother you? Why are you letting that? Imagine you take that thought and you just throw it away. How much less pressure it is to be around people. And more, you know, more relaxed about situations. Or maybe I'm bugging. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. And I'm over here talking for 30 fucking minutes for no reason.
It's like we're drifting back into the 60s. Having black skin is risky because this keeps happening. Throughout history, African Americans have been treated like shit. And I admit there have been times where it's been embarrassing to be a white boy.
Did you hear what he just said, my nigga? Dr. Dumbfuck? Did you hear what he said? Sometimes I am embarrassed to be white because of what the white racist does to you guys. There's a lot of white people that are very ashamed of their race because of how they act. But you guys are thinking, oh, they clout chasing. They don't know what we go through. They don't know what we go through. They do now, because you guys are doing it. Or are you not? And I ain't talking about my brothers that got common sense. I ain't talking about my brother. I'm talking about those agenda pushers. Those are the ones that I'm talking to. Come on, man. If you don't think that you're part of the problem, you're wilding. You see how there's less white people talk about this race shit online? You see more of the black community talking about race than any other community. And that's a fact. You know why? Because they're letting you sit back and making you look stupid. They're just staying quiet. You have a couple of knuckleheads coming out there talking shit, but they'll stay quiet. Because you're making yourself look stupid. They're winning because you're making yourself sound racist. Fix being a human first, man. Before you start trying to fix races. Because there's nothing to fix. You can leave that part alone. No matter what color you are, man. Don't touch my pizza rolls. That's it. Don't try to harm me or my family in any fucking way. Have respect for who I am. And that's all we gotta do, baby. And I respect you, and I will do what I need to do to make sure that I'm there for you as a friend if you need it. And that's what I can promise anybody. Oh, fuck what color you are, man. Come on, man. Dude, I got a bunch of white neighbors around me, bro. And all of them are cool. They came knocking on my door, bringing cookies and shit. Welcome to the neighborhood, nigga. No, they didn't say that. That just came out. I don't know why. But bringing cookies and you know, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. And warm welcome. I got an old man named Fred that lives next door. We smoke doobies together. And he's bright white. Stop, man.
Skin is risky because this keeps happening. Throughout history, African Americans have been treated like shit. And I admit there have been times where it's been embarrassing to be a white boy, you're a rock star. White boy, in your cop car.
So what's coming up next is what you need to focus on, my brother. So I hope this is the moment, if you're on your phone, this is the moment you have to put your phone down, bro. It's the moment that you can't say nothing right now. You got to pay attention to what this man says next. Please.
White boy, you're untouchable. Nobody can tell me shit cause I'm a big rock star. seems like the average lifespan of a white man is more than twice than a black lifespan. I wonder sometimes if it has a price scanner. I feel like checking out on life can escape this circumstance. I'd rather hear him say die inward than die antward. Ninja, now it's better disguised banter, but that's life.
Ninja, now that's better disguised banter. And look at the flow and the cadence. Let's not even talk about the flow and the cadence. This is for the racist white people. I'm gonna be just blunt with the acronyms that I gotta use, or not the acronyms, but the titles or that I gotta use. So like people know who the fuck I'm talking to. This is for the racist white people. Did you hear what he just said? Let's bring it back.
Then die antward. Ninja, now it's better disguised banter.
Just because you said ninja don't you think we know what that means? You might as well say nigga. You might as well. Think they're going to pass by here? I've seen these little fucking California dreamer niggas. These little motherfuckers that want to start, like, they're acting all cool with the polo shirts, the riding skateboards, saying, waiting for me to pass by to scream out nigga. Why did you have to wait for me to pass by? Why couldn't you say it when I was looking at you? You were scared that that Civic was going to come to a complete stop. That's what you were afraid of. My nigga, I'm Dominican. I got a machete in the car at all times. Stop. You ain't fooling nobody. Because the racist ones are saying for a reason. The other ones that you hear them saying when they're singing and they rapping and shit like that, there's a lot of white people in my neighborhood in Brooklyn that we said nigga all the time. We didn't give a fuck about that. I didn't really deal with a lot of racist shit in New York. I'm dealing with more over here when I move down here. We don't care. It's a term of endearment. That's what we use it for. It doesn't mean anything. It's like saying my brother or son or da-da-da. But nigga, it's just a roll off the tongue. Nigga. See how quick it is to say it? My brother. That's too much syllables. Like I said, talk to a person for a solid 2 minutes of back and forth conversation, so you can see what temperature he is. You can't just assume immediately that he's a tiki torch white. You can't. This is probably gonna get blocked, and I'm probably doing this for no reason, but I'm doing it for you, because even if it gets blocked, I could get the original, and I'm gonna send you that shit in the email, my brother, and I need you to watch this shit.
They die inward, then die antward. Ninja, now it's better disguised banter, but that's life. Strapped because we're strapped financially and can't find answers. We're applying, but McDonald's seems to be the only franchise that'll hire, so how can we have higher standards?
I only can speak from my own experience. This is my experience. I ain't talking for nobody else but me. There's many job opportunities that I did not get because of my skin color. And that was an absolute certainty. Because I had proof. I had people that were in upper management that said that's how they do it. But I still tried to go for it, and I didn't get it. Even if I was more qualified than the rest of the applicants that were going for the same position. And I was, because I already had 10 years on them of experience, period. And shit happened. That it's a fact. Like, they could say that, whoa, we can't hire you because you don't fit our criteria of what we're looking for. They could use that legal mumbo jumbo shit to say, I didn't fire him because of his skin color. I fired him because, we didn't want to hire him. He didn't fit what we needed. And they could play it off like that. And then you the one getting aggravated and screaming and jumping like crazy. But you got to feed your kids. You don't want to go to the streets. You don't want to do that. So what you going to do? Go to a franchise that's going to hire any fucking body. Go into a place that you know that you could get a quick check. And try to see if you could try to come up a little bit. To get your bills paid and your babies fed and shit like that. Don't get it fucking twisted. Like, there's people out there that are trying. And I know a lot of them. And there's people out there that are trying. They're good fucking people. And they're getting tossed to the side because they're like, no. And it's for that reason. And that's the problem. Imagine hiring people for their knowledge instead of their skin color. Imagine how much more money or how much more profit you can make in your business by making that move. You can't run a business with mediocre employees. You have to try to get the best of the best to run your business smoothly. You can't just hire whoever. So you passed on this black man and you hired this one that was not qualified, but his skin color matched your criteria. And he didn't last a month because you fired him because he didn't know what he was doing. When I could have made you money. And that's the problem. Too worried about the wrong color. Motherfucker.
McDonald's seems to be the only franchise that'll hire, so how can we have higher standards? As Dallas overshadows the battle for Black Lives Matter. We fight back with violence, but acts like batter. Black guys on the movement, which makes Black Lives Matter. At cops, and cops matter, that's why it's at her.
See how you use the word matter, but matter, Black Lives Matter movement, but then you know Black Lives Matter, and then White Lives Matter. It's just double that he's doing right there.
Lives matter. We fight back with violence, but acts like batter. Black guys on the movement, which makes Black Lives Matter. At cops, and cops matter, that's why it's at her.
See, matter, but matter like I'm pissed. Like black guys matter, Black Lives Matter, or Black Lives Matter. And then cops are matter. And cops matter. But he's trying to tell you that cops and the BLM movement, we all matter. No one person matters more than the other. We all have a purpose in this earth. See, the problem is y'all motherfuckers ain't talking to God. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You guys don't meditate. You guys don't take no time to relax that brain of yours. You're thinking 300 miles an hour, and it's all negative shit. Imagine a tornado with a whole bunch of nails in it. That's what's going on in your fucking head right now. My tornadoes are fluffy clouds, baby. Bunny ass. It polishes everything instead of destroying. Stop playing with my analogies, bro.
Movement, which makes Black Lives Matter. At cops, and cops matter, that's why it's at a stalemate and can't arrive at a compromise, so it's black ops. I wonder if we hire more black cops, the crap stops. The block is our backyards, officers, not the crack spot. Call the attack dogs off of us, man, you always act all pissed off, but it's at a traffic stop. And bad cops fuck it up for the good cops, and man, stop sending white cops in the black neighborhoods who ain't acclimated to them like that's the way to do it. Who seen some fucking videos of rappers waving guns and know nobody black, so they act afraid of us. And that's
see how he's saying us. Now he's speaking for you. What? I don't need a white man speaking for me. You niggas ain't doing it. Eminem understands what his music does in view-wise. He knows how many eyes sees him. So you got a white man defending your movement, and he does it better than you, and that's why you're shitting yourself and you're pissed. Because what all these gangsters, all these thugs in Instagram, all these things talk about? Drug selling, getting girls, wearing jewelry, getting cars, but you still live in your mother's house. That's crazy.
videos of rappers waving guns and know nobody black, so they act afraid of us. And that's
the problem with you fucking cops.
Black neighborhoods who ain't acclimated.
That's the problem with the whole fucking police force. Y'all niggas need to start fucking using your fucking brains when you set shit up. If you hire more African American cops and you acclimate them to a specific area, they will bond better because now no one can bring up any race shit. So you could take the biggest part of a cop interaction with a civilian is the skin color. So if you take that shit the fuck out of the equation, now everything's a little bit calmer, everything's a little bit more civil, and the cop could build a rapport with the community. So people will be a little bit more comfortable with him securing the area. But you guys want to throw Joe Schmo and Bo that don't know nothing about the black culture or the black communities. And he saw 2 black people his whole entire life, and both of them were on TV. And you're going to put him in the middle of Compton. You fuck. Does that make any sense to you? Why you get the white cop that was in the hood, the white cop that knows that area, and put him in there? To see how it changes the crime just a little. Because everybody's less anxious because here comes Mr. Detective Rogers over here. He's about to fuck up the whole entire day. Instead of that, they want, yo, there goes my man, CO. What's going on, baby? Playing dominoes and drinking. You know what it is. Staying out of trouble, baby. We ain't doing nothing, baby. You see the difference of the relationship? Is that too hard? It'll change the temperature at least. Less aggression, less tension means less violence. And maybe he can get close enough to them to be like, yo, you guys, I understand what it is being in the hood. I was born and raised in the hood, 3 blocks from here. I know what it is to be here, man. And, you know, you guys are my brothers, and I don't want to see you guys, you know, anything happen to you. Or get in trouble or anything like that and mess up your life. I've seen you guys play football. You a great quarterback, bro. Use that shit. Cops are supposed to be mentors to the community. They're supposed to be showing the community what it is to be a good person to help their community. But sometimes certain neighborhoods don't let them do that. They'll judge them off of their skin color. It's a white cop, fuck them. Can't think like that, man. You can't think like that. And these police departments, everything, they need to do their screening a little bit fucking better when they hire these fucking cops. Like, there's got to be like a something you guys could do for the hiring process to see where he at mentally about this race shit. Because anybody can say, oh, I'm not racist. That's easy to say. It ain't easy to act on it, though. Come on, we gotta do it. We gotta be a little bit smarter in the hiring process of who we getting to run these streets. Come on. But we can't judge every single cop for what a couple of fucking idiots did. We gotta blame the idiots. Come on, man.
And man, stop sending white cops in the black neighborhoods who ain't acclimated to them like that's the way to do it. Who seen some fucking videos of rappers waving guns and know nobody black, so they act afraid of us. And that's racism, the fear that a black face gives them. A subconscious racist. Wait, why are there black neighborhoods? Cause America segregated us, designated us to an area, separated us, sectionated us when we tear it up.
You see that shit? You see that shit? You see what he's saying? Oh, and the subatic aerobatics is ridiculous. But they segregated us. They put us in the hood and said, this is you guys' shit. Fuck that shit up. We're going to keep everything over here. So why do we keep on destroying our own neighborhoods? Why can't we build our neighborhoods up? We're destroying our own fucking neighborhoods. Instead of, you know, fixing that abandoned houses in the corner or demolishing and put a fucking quickie mark in there. I don't know. More black-owned businesses. Open some shit, man. Go to school, learn how to do this shit, man. Let's build our community up. So like that, be like, all right, I'll go to the hood. That's a nice place to go to. Shit's a little bit cheaper. What's the problem? I can walk at 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's high-fiving me and passing the blunt around. Why can't it be like that? Why do we want what they want? I don't want what they got. I want what I want. It just something needs to change about this shit, man. Something needs to change.
Designated us to an area, separated us, sectionated us when we tear it up. The only time attention's paid to us, and education sucks, and every day's another Freddy Gray for us. A levy breaks a fuzz. Why is it they treat us like dryer lint?
They treat us like dryer lint? Oh my God, it's throwaway dryer lint? That's crazy.
Fuzz. Why is it they treat us like dryer lint? We just want a safe environment for our kids, but can't escape the sirens. Don't take a scientist to see our violent nature lies in the poverty that we face. So the crime rates the highest in the lowest classes. It's like a razor wire fence that we're trapped in. These racial bias.
Golly. Woo! Woo! I love when he gets in his bag. But I got a question. Why is the most famous saying is, I'm gonna do this to get out the hood? Yes, they put us there and they segregated us. That's a fact. But why did we seem fit to destroy? Why did we seem it was fit to destroy it? Why couldn't we build on it? Why couldn't we have nice trees and, you know, clean streets and good roads for the cars and nice fences? And why couldn't we have that? We have everything to do it. Because we fix it up, what, they're gonna tax us? They're gonna tax us no matter what the fuck we do. They control that. It don't matter where you at. Come on, we can't. We have to stop like this whole like the riots and shit that they were having. Why are you destroying stores that you probably go to almost every weekend? Why are you destroying it for? Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's not a movement. That's just you being dumb. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I could talk until my face is fucking blue. It ain't gonna fucking matter. It ain't nothing gonna fucking change it. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse. There's something lacking in this world right now. And the main thing is common sense. And that's what's lacking the most.
In the lowest classes, it's like a razor wire fence that we're trapped in. These racial biases that plague our society, which makes our anxiety levels raise every time we see a devil's face.
Right.
Lions, tigers.
See, because of everything that's been happening and everything that we had to withstand and everything. Every time we see your face, it's gonna be on site like .com. And we're going to be already with our defenses are going to be immediately up. So there comes the tension. There's going to be a tense situation. Cops are coming. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't. But it is. And we're the only ones that can fix it. Because if we're waiting for our government to do it, it ain't going to happen. Governments are not going to go into the projects and put money into that. Why don't we do it? You know, I'm gonna tell you a little quick story real quick. I mean, it's gonna be an hour video. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story real quick. I don't live in enclosed. I have a separate home. I'm not in the HOA or anything like that. And I live in a fucking rural area. So we had this pothole in the middle of our road to go to the house for like the last year. I came out of work one day. And one of my neighbors was out there with a cement bag, filling up that fucking hole and sanding it down. That motherfucker went and got so I don't know how the fuck he got this shit, but he got tar and he tarred it up, evened it out, let it sit and fucking dry. Put cones around it and everything. He lives here. That road is not his road. He doesn't own that. That's the city's road. But he did it. You could do it. You could fix your community. Why are we waiting for other people to do it for us? Get it done. That's all.
Which makes our anxiety levels raise every time we see a devil's face. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. It's more like billy clubs and gats. And we really love it when you think we're guilty cause we're black. But you kill each other, facts, you peel each other's caps for silly stuff like hats. Single mothers struggling through substance abuse while people with nothing to lose shoot each other for shoes. Fuck your republic.
Once you push somebody to a corner where they can't get themselves out of, the only is fight or flight. I'm gonna wall the fuck out to go get what I need. But you can't put people in that corner. The worst thing in the world is a man or a woman trying to raise a kid, and the man and the woman have to work 10 times harder just to raise him because of the situation that their color put them in. That's the only way that I could put it. And they're fighting and they're fighting. They're fighting to keep the lights on. They're fighting to get the food on the table. They're fighting to make sure that kid goes to school. They fight to make sure that kid gets whatever it is that he needs or she needs. And every day they're exhausted. Every day working, busting their ass, working 2 jobs apiece to try to make an inkling of something for their children. There's only so much an abuse a person could take before a person fucking snaps. You did everything right in your whole entire life. And it just seems like luck is not going your way. And I don't believe in luck. But that's just a saying. And when people are desperate, people do crazy shit when they're desperate. And they're good, wholesome people, was raised right, never been locked up, never done drugs, all that. And you push a person to that point break, they forget about it. And it's all because of a skin color. In 2023, it's all because of a skin color. That's crazy. We could make a phone that we could come with the technology for a phone that can hear your voice and do what you want it to do. But we can't get rid of the stigma of race that's been going on since God knows how long. That's a human problem to me, man. That's what it sounds like.
It's abuse while people with nothing to lose shoot each other for shoes. Fuck your Republican views. Pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. What the fuck are the boots? And streets act as a narrative. Don't gotta read comics or be that into characters. Just to see that, just to be black, you better be strapped with a Derringer or be Captain America like Steve Rogers.
Be Captain America like Steve Rogers? Oh, that was hard, bro. You don't tell I love that ball. That's a ball. Get Captain America for being black. You get capped in America in this country. But get capped in America like Steve Rogers. That's fire. Go ahead, Eminem.
You better be strapped with a Derringer or be Captain America like Steve Rogers. Cause no one oversees these cops and all we see is some beat charges. We done seen them beat Rodney King unconscious and got off. So we don't need all you crooked police officers' peace offerings.
The Rodney King cops, they got away with the shit. So you guys think 'cause they got away with the shit, you gonna get away with the shit. Nah, we're a little bit smarter now, bro. There's iPhones and Androids all over the fucking place. Every section of this place you are being recorded. There's cameras everywhere. You don't think that you're going to get caught in your stupid shit. Good luck.
Not off, so we don't need all you crooked police officers' peace offerings. Just keep marching till we reach Congress. But they're gonna say you're trying to take an irrational stance if you try to slander the flag, but somebody has to be the sacrificial lamb, so they call it a Kaepernick tantrum if you don't stand for the national anthem. We raise it, you better praise it, or you...
Yeah, he did that for the soldiers and everybody wilded the fuck out. But that's what his beliefs was. That's what he believed in. So why is everybody wilding for? Because you kneeled when they were doing the national anthem. All right, cool. How many of you guys are actually standing up right when the national anthem and actually doing the national anthem like from your heart, or are you just doing it out of habit because that's what you do when they start singing the national anthem? I've seen people. So what's more disrespectful, kneeling and saying something that representing others and making a stand on something, or when they're doing the national anthem, when they showed that game, you didn't notice all the people in the stands on their phones doing this? What's more disrespectful? I'm asking a question. I just need to know. What's more disrespectful? Stop acting like what he did was so revolting when y'all motherfuckers are sitting there on your phones playing Angry Birds. So don't come at me with no bullshit about what Cap did. Come on, dog. Stop. It's called common sense. Once again, it's called common sense. Use it.
Kaepernick tantrum if you don't stand for the national anthem. We raise it, you better praise it, or you'll be made to feel like a traitor will. Treat you like Rodney Dangerfield, home of the bravest still, Racistville. So this whole nation feels like a plantation field in a country that claims that its foundation was based on United States ideals that had its natives killed. Got you singing this star-spangled spiel to a piece of cloth that represents a land of the free that made people slaves to build.
So he wasn't talking for you? Okay. I think the last verse was his most potent statement that Eminem fights for you. Fights for your cause. There's no more what Eminem... I'm going to say what Redman said. Redman said Eminem was... Anybody could have gone up to that BET cypher and spazzed the fuck out. And Eminem could have done it. Eminem could have gone on there and been lyrical miracle and blew you guys' fucking minds out. But he took that as a stand for the BET Awards. As a stand to back up and protect the black African-American culture. And you guys took it as something completely different. And then the white people get pissed at Eminem because of the line in the sand. Remember, everybody lost their fucking mind about that. They stopped listening to him. If you're gonna judge his lyrical ability off of his beliefs of what he votes for, I don't go to Eminem to see. I'm gonna see what Eminem thinks about this debate, and then I'll vote off of what he says. I don't go for Eminem. I go for Eminem for music, for his lyrical ability, for his rapping ability. That's why I go to Eminem. I don't go for him for what he believes in. I be taking that shit way to the fucking heart. Who cares what he fucking votes for? The only thing that fucking matters is what he lyrically could do. But you acting like Eminem just started doing this shit. That's the funny part. You acting like Eminem just started doing this shit. Eminem's been doing this shit since the Marshall Mathers LP. Nobody remembers White America. Nobody remembers Marsh. He's been doing it way before any of these niggas have been doing it. But now you want to... All right. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. We did a whole album, my niggas. High five. Bow! And like I said, this is just me letting out frustration so I won't beat a nigga's ass. I love you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I got a lot more coming, and I can't believe I spent a whole hour for you. You owe me, nigga. I want 2 lunches. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.